Shifting.
Yeah.
You've talked about this before, and I've discussed this with Vic Mensa, and I've discussed this with Kristen Kobes Dumais. Those are available on the channel as well. In your opinion, how is religion used as a tool for white supremacy?
Oh well, it's not only in Africa. It's not only white supremacy. It's also Arabic supremacy. And it's all about this disenfranchisement. You know, when people want to take something that belongs to you and they want to make you feel like you are not worthy of it. You know, religion, for me, is not what it did; it's what it didn't do. See, that for me is where the religion thing in Africa is so sinister because so many things were taught to Africans in the name of religion that today Africans still practice that that causes so much hatred and bad blood and killings in our land. Lots of resources was put into teaching Africans this behavior to making us that way. Okay, let's now agree that we now all agree that it was wrong and it's a mistake. I don't see that same amount of resources coming in to teach us that it is wrong what is happening. Do you understand what I'm
Can you
saying?
elaborate on resources?
No, resources, I mean money, just pure money and
Okay, just
time,
plain money. Okay.
money and effort.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of money Europe spent, invested, and effort, manpower, and money Europe put into colonizing Africa, and Christianizing Africa. That same amount of resources and effort is not being put into decolonizing Africa. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So that's where I know it is sinister. That whatever relationship we have right now is not honest. Somebody's lying, you know. And today we live in that world where the imagery of Africanness as evil, because this is people don't understand that this was only done to African people, where our image was directly tied when it was our image was projected to us as what it means to be evil, the devil itself. You know, I mean, all you need to do is read the Mormons and understand how this mindset was in those days and in 3/5 of a man and all these things. I don't think anybody else, any other group went through that in the name of colonization. You know, so understanding that we as Africans still have to deal with that today, and that for me is one of the most sinister things that Western religions do to the African psyche. That he has to come from a place where he demonizes himself and can only seek salvation by being something else. That he not enough as is, he is subhuman, and until he becomes something else, and that for me is really, really terrible.
So, what would you like to see in the near future?
Uh, well, what I'd like to see in the near future, I don't know, a global class war, you know. Oh no, let me put it this way: war is violent. I don't know war. Global class revolution, because revolutions don't have to be violent. You know, I even believe that revolutions are more ideological and than physical. I think that the class consciousness of people will definitely become more who understand, and their class consciousness will be more profound in the near future, and that will create a revolution, a global revolution. You know, People will begin to understand this system and the levers to pull it down will begin to reveal itself to the people. You know, as they become more class conscious and see their brothers not as their competition, but as their own means to salvation. You know, where the millionaires of this world will realize that they have more in common with a beggar than they do with Elon Musk. You know, this is the problem with all the rich African people. They get $1 million, they think they're going to be the next Elon Musk. You know,
Why do people want to be the next Elon Musk?
I don't
To
know,
me, it
man.
just feels gross. It feels like an
The,
overstep of society.
okay, the next Bill Gates.
No, no,
I don't know what you
no.
want me to do, bro. I don't know what you want me to do.
None of them.